New York Post has reported that a feces-covered man on LSD, cocaine, and marijuana jumped into a pit at the new Buffalo Bills stadium site. So he was fully naked. He obviously was covered in feces, having himself quite a day, quite a night. Who knows what concoction. What's that?
It was on Sunday, too.
Whose feces was he covered in?
We're guessing it's his, that he was pooping into his hand saying it's wartime, and then he was jumping into the construction site that is the new stadium. This leads to a conversation about, hey, let's tighten it up, okay? This guy can barely stand up, had poop all over him, and he's able to get in there. Let's assume some other people maybe will be. But also I heard last week that the biggest buffalo that's going to be out front is only 11 and a half feet. I was told by Bean it's big-ass buffaloes. Nothing I'm hearing out of this new Buffalo Stadium site is good. We got poop-covered LSD dudes, and we got small buffaloes, which are actually bison.
Right.
So what are we, AJ, what are our thoughts on the, it's good for Buffalo that a new stadium's coming, but everything we're hearing is bad and shitty.
Yeah. You got to, is it possible that this guy was hired by somebody and sent him there to protest the small bison or buffaloes that they have out front? Because we know that they have to be at least 40 to 60 feet tall.
Darius, we will assume this was a white man, so you don't have to say it.
Sure.
Okay? We will assume this was a white man doing this up there in Buffalo.
How long did he have poop on himself, too? Like, was he walking around for hours and hours just turds all over him? Because that would smell for miles, I think.
Yeah, Buffalo, though, it smells up there to begin with.
Buffalo's beautiful. They got a lake up there.
Look, I vacation in Buffalo. Believe me, I love the place, but this is just another Sunday for Buffalo fans. I don't know why this is news.
Yeah, and we can continue the conversation about the Buffalo Bills having negative news coming out of there. Takeo Spikes and the NFL legends were invited to be captains and speak to the team, and then they obviously put him in a spot where he couldn't see most of the field. So that's why they need a new stadium. They said, we need a new stadium, but I think Takeo Spikes was saying, you guys didn't know that I wasn't going to be able to see this entire thing? You had me talk to the team, the whole song and dance. Guess who's back? Back again. Takeo Spikes. Here's a microphone and a friend. And then you can't see any of it. He said he had to leave early.
That's a sweet.
If he lays on his belly, you can see the whole field.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Or move. But that's a tough.
Or he can just,
sweet.
get his allegiance to Philly. I don't know why he's going back to Buffalo.
Because they had his jersey. I think there's a whole song and dance.
Well, some song and dance if they're putting this guy they love so much in the worst seat in the entire stadium.
That is something that feels like really slipped through the cracks, And I like the fact that Takeo Spikes was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
What the hell?
Got a multi-billion-dollar operation going here. Asked me to come back. Right? I didn't say, hey, you know what? Have me back.
Exactly.
Right.
Have me back. And then put him up there. Come on. Hey, Buffalo, let's get some good news out here.
Hey, they
Especially
did
the
win,
Buffalo.
38-10?
Crushed the
Yeah.
Raiders.
The Bison.
Especially
The Bison.
Shit, man, might have worked.
Those need to be at least
20.
Yeah. I feel like 30's aggressive. That's 3 stories, but 20.
Do it.
How big was that?
Do 30.
I mean, that was a huge conversation for us, though.
Yeah.
With Bean.
We saw the rendering. The rendering, look how giant they were. That's what we're expecting.
We thought we were just going to get one 60-foot buffalo.
Which is actually
what they should do.
a bison.
Which true. We found that out this
That literally, we cannot stress enough that we've been bamboozled. Not by this drawing, because we have not seen a single one of these bison in front of this, but by the fact that we're even calling it a bison makes me feel like I've been lied to my entire life.
I agree.
So they were talking about Ralphie out there in Colorado, and they're like, she's actually a she, so the pronouns are she, her, and I added it as well, right? Because it's an animal.
Correct.
But then I added on to that conversation, I got one better. Not only is Ralphie a she, Ralphie's not even a buffalo.
No.
So Ralphie's a female bison that we're portraying as a male buffalo.
blown, yeah.
Ralphie doesn't deserve that.
This bull.
But we need to make sure these bisons have big old balls and are big old tall. That's what we need. And I think Buffalo has been very clear with that.
I think we have a good enough relationship with the Buffalo Bison Bills that we should ask them who is responsible for the Buffalo Bison statues so that we can actually have a conversation with them.
Yeah, I would like to talk. Talk to him.
Or call
let's reach
PETA.
out to the Buffalo Bills. Can you call? Just call Brandon Bean. Actually, cold call Brandon Bean right now.
Yep.
Let's see. He's got nothing going on.
I'm going to get the developer on the line, too. Whoever's developing the stadium.
Yeah.
Get them on the line.
Yeah, you got enough to worry about with your team and injuries around the league and getting better, and your team's great. But also, you told us big ass Buffaloes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the internet said Bean ain't lied to us.
Yeah.
Bean's the man. And then now we're here an 11.5 foot. That's a basketball hoop.
Yeah. Can't have it.
I'll tell you what, though. That's a pretty big bison.
No. People are going to be climbing all over that thing. They need to make them bigger.
When
for
you put
safety
it that
so people
way-
can't-
We are FaceTiming Brandon Bean right now, just so we do.
When you put it that way, that is kind of a big.
That's a big bison,
Look,
dude.
but look at the buffalo.
Not compared to the stadium.
Look at the bison behind you, Pat. I mean, if it's 11 foot, how
at
much of it
least
is
20
actual bison and how much is it
I don't
just
want to have to
standing?
do this, but perspective is
Yeah.
what it is. So that's probably what, a 6 foot, 5 foot, 8?
Yep.
6 foot.
Are they
Say
taller
6
or
foot
smaller in buffalo?
Be even.
6 foot here.
Taller.
Okay. So
So 3x what
it's
it
like
was.
18.
Yeah, 18, 20 feet.
Yeah, make it 30. Make it an even 30 feet tall.
20 feet.
I feel like the back there is about 18. I mean, I'm not. You tell this person should be in NBA.
Those might be 4 feet people, though.
No, not this guy. Look at this guy.
We don't know what night it is
huge.
at Buffalo.
I think that's Josh.
I mean,
This guy
6'10".
is fucking
we're
huge.
going on 2024.
Thick jumper.
I mean, I think we're kind of past the statues. Make them big AI buffalo
Oh.
robots. Maybe they're just moving.
Did the Colts
giving
do
people
the
rides.
artificial real life Takate floating around the stadium yet?
No, I don't give a shit about the whale
Augmented-
anymore. No, that's
augmented
dead, actually.
reality.
They do not give a damn.
Yeah, right. I saw a rest in peace Takate sign in Colorado this week.
That's
right.
right. They care over there. They don't give a shit here. And now that their bell cow's gone, if it's not making money for the team, who cares?
Who?
Taki Day.
Takate wasn't making money for the team.
What?
Takate was costing
Oh, yeah.
Quite a
the
bit.
owner of the team like $30 million.
Yeah.